Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. My humble pranams to my gurus, Guru Srimati Vinita Subramanian and Guru Srimati Gayatri Iyer, as well as all of the friends and family in the audience today. I would like to start off by thanking the Almighty for giving me the strength to dance in an event of this scale. I would also like to thank my parents and gurus, without the support of whom I would not be here today. This art form, through which I have found more beauty than I could have ever imagined finding. And in 8-hour days at the studio, I have truly learned the importance of discipline and determination. To throw myself into something so unconditionally, without being forced to, has created a love for this art form that is beyond words. I express my immense gratitude to all of the people who have had a hand in making this event successful. There are way more people than I can count, but all of the uncles and aunties who have been here since morning, who were here on Thursday, who have been helping us this whole past week and past few months, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and my parents have already thanked a lot of you, but again, thank you so much. I'd like to give a few special shout outs, starting with Vinita Auntie. On some but particularly rough days in class, I started thinking of coming up here and saying that Vinita Auntie has taught me that I'm not that good of a dancer. But the reality is quite different. In fact, she has taught me that no matter how good of a dancer I think I am, there is always much to improve. I come from a background where there's heavy emphasis on academics, competitions, and excellence. There was always striving to be perfect and to be the best. However, in dance, it works a little different. In the past couple of years, I have come to realize that in dance, there is neither perfection nor being the best. At first, I was confused by this realization. How come there's nothing that could make me the best? What's wrong with that? And it taught me that growth cannot and should not be subjective to other people. Vinita Auntie has taught me to refuse to think that I should only grow as much as I need to in order to be better than everyone else, but rather to grow a little bit every day and get up and do better even on days when I try to convince myself that I'm a perfect dancer. Next, I would like to talk about Gayatri Auntie. Many of you know that Gayatri Auntie is someone who will not scold you heavily or yell at you for doing a dance step wrong, because she knows that you also know that you have made that mistake. So she will bear the expectation that the next time that you do that dance, you will not make the same mistake. In this way, without even saying anything, Gayatri Auntie has encouraged me to reflect on my own dance and improve as a dancer without being told to do so. I have also had the privilege of learning with Suma Auntie through summer camps. Again, every year I go into the summer camp thinking, this year Suma Auntie will not be able to correct me. I will be perfect. But each year, I am wrong. Suma Auntie will never have the same expectations from you that she did the previous year. Even if I correct everything that she told me the previous year, she will come up with something else, because that's who she is. Every year, she looks for a certain level of improvement and will keep correcting you until you get there. She refuses to let us believe that we have nowhere to improve. I would also like to take the time to thank Guru Srimati Rama Vaidyanathan, Guru Sri Parshanath Upadhyay, Guru Srimati Shruti Gopal, and Guru Sri Aditya PV for the most amazing workshop experiences and performances that have enabled me to bring incredible depth to my practice. Now, I would like to thank my amazing friends who have given me incredible emotional support through this whole process. First, Atriya Balaji, who has been the most incredible Arangetram buddy. I could literally talk to her for hours and not get bored, and her dedication towards the arts is extremely admirable. The thing is, if you read our messages, you will think that we are some great art critics from Madras or Chennai because of how much time we spend analyzing all of the things that were good or bad about this performance, about this artist. And I sometimes like to joke that she's my co-hater. I feel that there is a lot I have learned from these conversations, despite Atriya being younger than me, and there's truly never a boring moment with her. Next, I would like to give a huge shout out to Pooja and Tanvi for truly being my Natyalaya day ones. I can always go to them for a warm hug and conversation, even if it has been months since we have seen each other. Sanvi Ruduraju, who has seen me at moments that I am not very proud of, but has comforted me through it all, and who brightens up any room with her contagious smile. Nitya Senthilkumar, who has been the sweetest person, and someone who I can rely on for any help I need. It has been the greatest joy sharing a dance space with you. I would also like to thank Radhika, Sajna Auntie, Sujata Auntie, Govind, Aladita, Atriya, Roshni, my siblings, Avigna and Gauri, who have been an incredible support both backstage and offstage. There are an incredible number of my friends who have supported me and are here today, and please know that I am beyond grateful for all of you, even if I hadn't said your name. Now, I would like to talk a little bit about my baby venture, which is incredibly important to me and I have started this year. Kala Vidya Foundation was born out of the observation of two issues in our local community and beyond. First, in our community in the US, classical arts is not taken as seriously as it should be beyond an Arangetram. And local artists have little to no platforms where they can showcase their work on a large scale or in a concert format. The second issue is the rampant lack of access to education for girls in rural India. Many such girls do not go to school at all and instead remain in the household, while others may only complete their primary education before being pulled out of school. As second-generation immigrants, whose parents come from rural villages, we understand how vastly different our life could have been if we were born in our parents' villages, and feel a responsibility to give back to our motherland. In order to effectively do our part in both of these issues, together with Atriya, Nitya, and Sanvi, I have founded Kala Vidya Foundation, through which we conduct events involving the Indian classical arts to both fundraise for the education of girls in rural India and increase the exposure of the Indian classical arts to our local community. If possible, please do consider donating and supporting our future events. One such event is the upcoming showcase that we have had the incredible honor of organizing for Srimati Rama Vaidyanathan, an extremely acclaimed artist who is coming all the way from India. Please do attend Devi, the Feminine Divine, a showcase personally curated by Srimati Rama Vaidyanathan for Kala Vidya in acknowledgement of our mission. The showcase will consist of various choreographies on the Feminine Divine and will take place at Austin Hindu Temple's MPRH Auditorium on August 27th at 7 p.m. Please contact me, anyone in the Kala Vidya team, or anyone at Natyalaya to purchase tickets. I have so much to thank Srimati Shruti Mohan for, as she has been relentless in believing in our mission and acquiring opportunities for us to further our mission. We appreciate all of your support in making our vision a reality, and we look forward to your increased involvement in the organization. Thank you. And to end, I would like to thank, once again, everyone who is here today in the audience. You guys have been an incredible support. As a performer is nothing without an audience. Thank you.